Hello, UCAR. Peter Christensen here, coming to you from the CEO's desk. Going to talk about repairs today. So, common question, had it a million times. Buyer comes with a request for repairs to be made. So how can this be done? What are our options? There are actually many options. There's no one answer that's perfect for every scenario. So you do have multiple ways. So let's talk about them. So first obvious one is seller can agree to do repairs. Now you want to make sure there's something built into that arrangement where maybe buyer gets to inspect the repair. You know, there's going to be that question of were they done up to the buyer's satisfaction. What happens if they're not? Those are some issues you may want to look at. Also, timing. Can it be done before the settlement is complete? That creates problems and a whole host of issues if it's not. So that's you can, and the UAR has a great addendum that is built specifically for handling sellers' repairs. Another option would be something like a price reduction. So buyer seller can agree on a price reduction. That's fine. That you don't really even need to say why the price reduction is happening. You can just have an addendum saying they agree to lower the price. And so it doesn't even need to be tied to repairs necessarily, just an agreement to lower the price. Then you can have other concessions. So you could have closing costs covered. You could have whatever, some other concession. So, hey, if you're not willing to do these repairs, we understand. You don't want to reduce the price. We understand. Well, would you be willing to pay some of our costs? No problem. Again, put that in an addendum. And then the other option would be, I guess, to just let it lie how it is and go forward. If parties agree, that may be what happens in a seller's market, where seller says, nope, I'm not going to do anything, not going to reduce the price, and buyer then just decides. That's what the due diligence period is for. Buyer decides, do I want to go forward or not? If you go forward, you know you're taking the property as it is. So any of those issues you pointed out or spotted, that are going to come with the property. So how do we handle this functionally? Well, buyer and seller can talk about repairs and talk about negotiations outside, just, casually, and that's fine. But the resolution has to be in the REPC. So whatever's agreed upon has to be in the REPC. I know in the past there's been this debate of, do you have to request the repairs and go back and forth on them through addenda? No, you can discuss it, come up with the resolution, and put that in the contract. But it must be in the contract. Let me be clear. All terms that are agreed upon must be in the deal. So whatever you resolve, whichever of these fits your situation better, these resolutions fit your situation better, great. Use that and make sure that's in the REPC. But how you get there may be a lot of casual discussion of what are you willing to do. Hopefully that makes sense. Remember, this is not legal advice, just legal information. If you need specific legal advice, please contact your attorney. If you like this, leave a comment. Feel free to share it. See our other videos. You can even throw a comment in with a future topic. We'd love to hear those. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.